Today's horoscope from 𝐘𝐎𝐿, Cancer, June 8, 2025. Venus enters your solar house today, and will visit this area of your chart until July 4th. This transit refines, improves, and enhances your abilities to socialize, learn, communicate, and make connections in the weeks ahead. Today's energies are especially supportive of communicating and resolving problems, particularly in your family affairs and emotional matters. With Mercury transits today, you prefer to see the bigger picture when making decisions, and this benefits you greatly. Honesty with those closest to you can help improve bonds. You're more open than usual, and it's appreciated. At the same time, you are especially observant and quite willing to watch and learn. A beautiful trend will begin to echo now and in the weeks ahead. Sweet Venus, our goddess planet of beauty, elegance, and romance, has spun into the fields of the Earth sign. This is a very compatible element with you and is also known as your solar house of communication and short-distance travel. You'll have the seductive and persuasive words to tell someone how you feel and enchant their heart. Another way this could affect you is by offering you chances for spontaneous and magical trips to nearby towns where you will feel at one with the universe. You feel out of place today, no matter where you go or what you do. If you can spend time on your own working on individual projects, you'll be most productive. Let people know, though. You are always happy to drop the old and start anew, but sometimes it's worth it just to stick to the routine. Do you have a health routine? This is an important discipline for you to adhere to, because of your natural tendency to dream about the future and forget about the present. In the present, you must pay attention to the adequate administering of healthy food and plenty of water. Unless you still live with your mom, your health is up to you. If there is someone you are especially close to in your family, you might find that you feel a real need to spend time with this person today. This will undoubtedly be a result of your own vibration that is happening. It will surely encourage your appreciation and bonds within this unit. Don't hold back. Make plans to spend time sharing with the person who is on your mind if at all possible. If you aren't able to see them, a phone call or email might suffice. A day after the moon leaves your relationship sector, something that every 4 weeks, is going to leave you more emotionally engaged and aware. Along with the impact from any strong emotional responses, Venus finally returns to your communication sector. Held back by a retrograde phase that should have seen her return weeks or even months ago, as the planet of love, Venus is ready to make up for lost time. With the moon having just moved through your relationship sector, this will be a chance to jump straight into Venus' overdue mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice. Why after the moon left your relationship sector, wrapping up its last visit before Mars returns in 11 days, held back by a retrograde phase, Venus, the planet of love, finally returns to your communication sector today. Where the moon has left you more emotionally engaged and aware, Venus can use this to jumpstart her belated mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice. Cancer, nurture and boundaries go hand in hand today. Your quote of the day: caring doesn't mean sacrificing your peace. Your color of the day is pearl white, luminous with feeling. Lucky numbers: 3, 6, 20. You may feel pulled towards someone's emotional tide. Float, don't drown. Let your intuition filter what deserves your energy. Protect your softness with gentle strength. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for June 8, 2025, a day that carries the quiet strength of self-awareness and the gentle push toward growth. Whether today is a day of rest or reflection for you, or you're knee-deep in a busy schedule, there's a message here that invites you to listen closely to the rhythm of your own energy. Today isn't about rushing toward goals or chasing external validation. It's about finding clarity in the small moments and reconnecting with your sense of inner direction. The cards drawn for today are the Star, Knight of Cups, 4 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and the Magician. We begin with the Star, one of the most healing and hopeful cards in the deck. This is the energy of calm after the storm, the deep breath after a long emotional journey. If you've been navigating uncertainty or emotional overwhelm lately, this card comes as a sign that renewal is available to you now. The Star encourages you to trust that things are aligning behind the scenes, even if you can't see the results yet. Think of it like planting seeds. You water them daily, even before the first green shoot appears. Today is about faith, not blind faith, but the kind that comes from remembering your resilience. You've made it through before. You'll do it again. The Knight of Cups then flows in, bringing emotional movement, creativity, and romantic energy. This card often appears when your heart is leading you somewhere new, maybe a budding idea, a meaningful connect, or even a creative project that's starting to stir again. If you've been feeling called to express something through words, art, affection, or even a difficult truth, this is your permission. Say what you need to say, in the way only you can. The Knight of Cups doesn't rush, he feels deeply and moves with intention. Let today be one where you lead with empathy, both for others and yourself. Next is the Four of Swords, which invites pause and restoration. You might feel the need for a break, today mental, emotional, or physical, and this card reassures you that rest is not laziness, it's preparation. It reminds me of those moments when we finally stop pushing and let ourselves exhale. Have you ever had a creative idea come to you after you gave yourself a quiet moment? That's the Four of Swords at work. It's about space to hear your own thoughts, to process your feelings, to not be on all the time. If you've been moving non-stop, consider unplugging even briefly. What do you discover in stillness? The Seven of Pentacles brings us to a reflective place. This card speaks to patience, long-term vision, and evaluating your efforts. It's that moment when you look around at what you've been building and ask yourself, is this still aligned with who I'm becoming? Sometimes we plant seeds that grow beautifully but not in the way we expected. Today is a good time to check in with your goals, not from a place of pressure, but from a place of curiosity. If something feels like needs tweaking, trust your instinct. Growth isn't linear, it spirals, shifts, and asks us to evolve with it. Finally, we're gifted with the Magician, a card full of potential and power. The Magician reminds you that you already have the tools you need to create something meaningful. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment or have everything figured out. If there's something on your heart, an idea, a decision, a conversation, it's likely ready to take shape. The Magician says, use your voice. Your skills, your presence. You are far more capable than you've been giving yourself credit for. Start small if you need to, but start. Together, these cards tell a story of healing, emotional movement, rest, thoughtful reassessment, and empowered action. It's a day to be soft with yourself, to trust that your efforts are not wasted, and to remember the magic that's already within you. Even if you don't see the full picture yet, today's energy encourages you to stay connected to your vision and your heart. Take a moment now. What part of today's reading spoke to you most? Is there an area in your life where you're being asked to rest, realign, or recommit? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Even sharing one small insight can spark something in someone else watching. And if nothing else, let this be your gentle reminder that your presence in this world matters. Your progress, even when invisible, is real. Your voice deserves to be heard. You don't need to be anyone but yourself, and that is more than enough. Keep going, at your own pace, with your own light. We're all walking this path together.